Welcome back, guys. In this video, we are going to make you a lucky person. We are gonna look at how you can create your own luck, how you can become a lucky person. And no, you don't have to be born under a lucky star in a certain day, a certain place, a certain year. You can become more lucky. And if you think that that's a bit delusional, if you think that you're a bit skeptical because you may think that luck is something really vague, really complex, right? It's something that philosophers have been talking about for a long time and we don't really have an answer. Well, in this video, I'm gonna share with you some of the recent study and research that have been done, that have been comparing people who get lucky in life and those who have, so to speak, bad luck. And those research point to 4 or 5 main criteria that keep coming back again and again and again, that make a difference between people who are lucky and good things happen to them and people who are unlucky and negative things tends to happen to them. So we're gonna break all of this down in this video, and at the end I'm gonna give you exactly what you can do to start creating luck in your own life. And I use the word create luck because I believe that we create our own luck. Seneca, I think, said something like, luck is chance meeting preparation, or something along these lines. And this kind of makes sense because I truly believe, and in every single video in this channel, that we create our reality. That means that we must take cause of the effects and the result that we have in our life. So it's easy to do that when good things are happening to you. It's a little bit trickier and more challenging when you meet with challenges, difficulty, and especially bad luck. What did I do to create that unforeseen event? I have never asked for this, right? So it's easy to struggle to rationalize that. But through my life experiences and working with a lot of people, I've understood that life is really like a mirror that really mirrors back to us our deepest belief, our deepest state of consciousness. And I want to emphasize how important this is because on social media recently, especially TikTok, I believe, or Instagram, there was this trend, lucky girl syndrome, right? And there was all those people making videos about reels about, I'm so lucky, I'm so lucky, I'm so lucky. They were chanting, screaming that mantra. And then they would get lucky. Something would happen, they would share their wins, and then they would go into this mindset that, oh my God, I'm so lucky. And that was creating a lot of hype on social media. So you see right there, this social study group that we can kind of analyze from that observing point that where we are right now, and we can simply look how a change of attitude, a change of mindset, a change of belief directly lead to new result in so many people's lives. So if all those girls can do it, why couldn't you do it as well? And research have shown that there are patterns that differentiate people who are lucky, so to speak, and people who are unlucky, so to speak. And all of those patterns have to do with their mindset, with their attitude, with the way they see themselves and the way they see their reality. You see, lucky people tend to believe that they're lucky, tend to believe that good things happen to them. They have this positive outlook about life. They are positively expecting good things to happen. Whereas the opposite, unlucky people tend to be more closed into the victim mentality, the victim mindset where life is happening to me. There's nothing I can do. I'm unlucky. I don't see it. It's not happening for me. So they have a radically different mindset, a radically different outlook of life. And so when they go through tests, they actually put them in tests to see whether they will see opportunities or not. Lucky people tend to find them and then they go after them, whereas unlucky people scream them out, literally scream them out. In the test, a high percentage of unlucky people simply don't see the opportunity that the other group have seen. Lucky people tend to practice more gratitude, they tend to be more grateful about the people, the life, and things that they have in their life. So you can see how this has everything to do with your state of consciousness. And the good thing is that everything that I've just mentioned and more is something that you can learn to create in your own life, in your own attitude, in your own mental activity. And I want to share with you a story that will illustrate this very much, the power of our mindset, the power of our belief, and how it becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy. You see, I have a good friend in France who truly believes that he is unlucky, that he is somewhat cursed, and bad things are always happening to him. And to be fair, he has a lot of evidence to support that belief. I mean, some crazy shit have been happening to him his whole life. You know, the car breaks down in the middle of nowhere, a freaking tree hits the house, he gets injured, he gets scammed many times. So a lot of big things have been happening that have been not only feeding that mindset, but have been perpetuating that mindset and perpetuating negative experiences. And he often says, I just can't catch a break. He's always expecting what's the next thing that's going to happen to me. So you see, that is a self-fulfilling prophecy, but it's difficult to break through that, because when this is your reality, when this is happening again and again and again, you remain closed in that box. And so it's hard to start pretending to start moving in the other side of the spectrum, but it is not impossible. All you have to do is realize the power of your belief. And there's been so many studies done on the placebo-nocebo effect. And you see, when you think, when you believe, when you tell yourself, when you have that outlook on life that somewhat you are cursed or bad things always happen to you, you are creating a nocebo effect. Through your perception, you are creating negative self-fulfilling prophecies. Now, I want to talk about what can you practically do to create your own luck. It has everything to do with what goes on in your mind and how you feel about yourself, who you are, and your relationship with life. I have personally a couple of mantras and a couple of things that I do to always remind myself that I am lucky, that I am blessed, and that I have so much to be grateful for, right? And to be honest, I get lucky all the time. Good things are always happening to me. I mean, I get huge discounts, I get lucky, I get some amazing gift. I mean, I found this condo out of pure luck by just being at the right place at the right time. It was unbelievable. A couple of days ago, I was standing at the immigration and there was a long line, and an immigration officer came out of nowhere and brought me into a line where there was nobody, and just saved myself a lot of time there. So I always get amazingly lucky, but I've conditioned this. For me, it's normal. And it can become normal for you too if you simply start to expect and tell yourself things like, everything's always working out for me. Everything's always working out for me. I'm so lucky. Good things are always happening. Something great is going to happen today. I expect the best today. When you mentally, consciously tell yourself over and over and over and over again this type of mantra, this type of affirmation, this type of mindset, it becomes true. Because you will start to become a match to this in your reality. And this is what this whole lucky girl syndrome, thing on social media has been. And it's working. If you go, you hashtag it, you will see so much social proof. And this can work for you as well. Start believing today that you are a lucky person. Now, I also do something else. I use my environment to send me cues, to send me and reinforce that idea that I am blessed, that things are always happening for me, that I'm lucky, that I live lucky. For example, I have this Live Lucky hat that I often wear, right? I even made a coffee mug with, that clover thing that represents luck. If you look at the lucky abundance card, this is in Asia, it represents like money come, meaning like the cat brings abundance and prosperity to you. So I've got a few around those, in my apartment. All of this is simply me choosing to create an environment where my subconscious mind is always positively influenced in a way that is good for me. See, there is no power in this freaking hat. It's a freaking hat. The cup, the mug, the cat, it has no power. It's just freaking items. But we give it power to our perception. Right? I mean, if you think about it, there's so much superstitions, good, bad, right, wrong, negative, and positive. We human beings, through our perception, through our words, we give it power. So you can use that in your life to simply reaffirm and always be surrounded in an environment that reinforces that positive mindset. I'm so lucky, I'm so blessed, good things are happening to me, good things are happening every single day. And use that mantra over and over and over again. And I guarantee you, if you simply do this, you will start to see opportunities that maybe have been all around you right now that you've never seen before. You will start attracting people, places, situations, experiences, random things. And maybe it starts with little things like a parking place, or maybe a bit of money, or a little bit of discount here, or little things. Every single one of those wins, if you consciously accept them and rejoice in them, it reinforces the belief big time. And if you do that over and over and over again, before long, you will have created that I'm so lucky mentality and attitude, and you will start to expect things. And we know through the law of assumption that what you believe, your convictions, create your reality. So you gotta learn to let go of everything that represents bad karma in your life, or bad negative, your horoscope, your numerology, your whatever year or month you're fucking born, or your birth chart and all that crap. You cannot serve two masters at the same time. You cannot keep that I'm cursed, that story that makes you unlucky, that makes it hard for you. You cannot keep that story alive and the other one. You gotta choose. Which one do you want to experience in your life? And if you do that, you will create your own luck or your own misery. The choice is yours. So that is it for this video, guys. Let me know what you think in the comments. If you're creating your luck right now, keep going. I will see you next time. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. I'll see you next time. Be well.